Good evening and I welcome you students. Very important law is on the screen which is called Hess law of constant heat summation. Last time we told you what are thermochemical equations and we have shown you how in chemical reactions there can be evolution of heat or absorption of heat and how would we calculate the enthalpy of the reactions. But problem is this students, sometimes it is not possible to calculate the values of the enthalpies directly. And then we have to apply some other method to find the values of this. So if I cannot find the value of enthalpy of formation, we told you enthalpy of formation is enthalpy when 1 mole of a compound is formed from its constituent elements when they are in their standard states. When they are in their standard states. If it is not possible to calculate this value directly, student, then what will we do? We can apply Hess law of constant heat summation. What it says, student, that enthalpy is a state function. What we are saying, student,
अच्छा
enthalpy is a state function. What it means, students? What is the meaning of this? When I say enthalpy is a state function, what is the meaning of this, students? Can you tell me what do you mean by a state function? We define state functions are those functions which do not depend on the path,
हम्म,
but they only depend on initial and final states. The change in enthalpy,
ओके
what we are saying, student, the change in enthalpy delta H is a state function. It only depends on initial and final states. It doesn't matter. You can do the reaction in 1 step, 2 step, or 5 steps. It makes no difference. The total change will remain the same, student. And that is the basis of Hess law of heat summation. Enthalpy is a state function, therefore change in enthalpy is independent of the path. What I'm saying? Change in enthalpy is independent of the path. Change in enthalpy. Note down everything, students.
राइटिंग सर
Change in enthalpy is independent of the path. Therefore, student, the reaction can take place in 1 step or it occurs in many steps. What we can say, the total enthalpy change will remain the same.
यस सर
If reaction takes place in single step or reaction takes place in many steps, the delta H will remain the same. This is the basis of Hess law of heat summation. What it says, student, if reaction takes place in several steps, if reaction takes place in several steps, I'm saying several steps, its standard reaction enthalpy is a sum of the standard enthalpies of intermediate reactions into which the overall reaction may be divided at the same temperature. ठीक है?
यस सर
Noted? Hess law of constant summation states that change in enthalpy for a reaction is same whether the reaction takes place in one or series of steps, students. It is a direct consequence of the fact that enthalpy is a state function. So enthalpy change depends only on initial and final states of the system. It does not depend on the path which the reaction takes place. You can note down, then I will proceed further. We will give examples of this. This is a very important law. Questions will be asked in the paper based on this law, students. When you have noted down everything, I will proceed further, students.
Okay, sir.
Is a very important law. They may ask you the definition of this law in the exam. So make it sure that you understand each and every word. Pay attention. Learn everything, student. Exam will be quite intelligent paper, and then we have to give paper. We must know everything.
Okay, sir, written.
Okay, good. Now the question is, when I say this is a law, what is the application? What are the applications of Hess law? That is where the questions will come. It helps in calculating enthalpies of formation, helps in calculating the enthalpies of formation of those compounds which cannot be determined experimentally, student. If I cannot determine enthalpy of formation of a compound experimentally, then I can apply the Hess law. You know what is enthalpy of formation, student? I told you what is enthalpy of formation. Can you tell me, student, what is enthalpy of formation, which we defined last time? What is the definition of enthalpy of formation, student? What is the definition of standard enthalpy of formation? When 1 mole of a compound is formed from its elements in their most stable states under standard conditions. That is what I said. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
For example, you said hydrogen reacts with oxygen and 1 mole of H2O is formed, student. Hydrogen gas is the standard state of this. Oxygen is a gas is a standard state of the oxygen, and water liquid is the standard state of the water. And we told you that this enthalpy of formation for water was how much, students? Minus 285.8 kilojoules per mole. That means that 1 mole of water is formed, student, this much amount of kilojoule, minus 285.8 kilojoule per mole of heat is given out. It's very large amount. So
Yes, sir.
there are certain reactions for which it is not possible to determine. For example, carbon graphite plus half oxygen, it produces 1 mole of carbon monoxide gas. Okay? This is the, I want to find the standard enthalpy of formation of this reaction, student. And I cannot determine it experimentally. Then what I will do? It is not possible to do experimentally. Then I have to apply some other method. And I'm saying I can apply Hess law. I can apply which law? Hess law of constants.
Yes,
Let us see what I mean to say, student. It also helps in determining enthalpy of allotropic transformations like carbon graphite to carbon thermite. Because there are allotropes. You know allotropes of carbon?
yes, sir.
Graphite is one allotrope.
Diamond
Is another. Supposing carbon is converted from graphite to diamond, student. The structure of diamond is different. Structure of graphite is different. If we want to calculate delta RH for this reaction, standard enthalpy of formation of this diamond from graphite, student, then we can apply Hess law. What we can apply? Hess law. So it has applications. That is why questions will be asked in the paper. Example, we are giving example.
Okay.
Carbon graphite, I have said solid, half oxygen gas reacts to form carbon monoxide. I want to find the standard enthalpy of this reaction or standard enthalpy of formation. Now I have two reactions, student, whose values are known. One is carbon graphite reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. This value is known to me experimentally. Experimentally, student, this value is known to me. Okay? How much is this? What is the written here? Minus 393.5 kilojoules per mole. And carbon monoxide reacts with half oxygen to form CO2. This value is also known to me, student. Minus 283. Okay? And third reaction, CO2 produces CO plus half O2. This is also known to me. So I have three equations, students. I have three equations. What are the three equations, student, I have? Now I can rub this off, all this. You have noted down everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us see how we can use the Hess law in this case, students. Questions will be asked in the paper based on Hess law. This is the most important law, students. Okay. What I am given, student? First equation. Carbon graphite. ठीक है? Pay attention, students. Solid. Plus half oxygen gas gives CO2 gas. What is the value which is given to me? Delta R. I'm saying H1. How much? These are values are in kilojoules per mole, students. Minus 393.5. Okay, noted. Equation 2. CO gas plus half O2 gas produces CO2 gas. Delta RH2 value is given, student, how much? Minus 283.0 kilojoules per mole. Third equation, students. Carbon dioxide gas, student, gives CO gas plus half O2 gas, student. Delta RH3, how much is this? That is the same equation. There is nothing special about it. It is the reverse of this.
Yes,
I don't need that. First only two are given. Okay? Okay. Only 1 and 2 are given to me. 1 and 2 equations are given. Okay. What I have to find out? This question. You want to find C graphite S half O2 gives COG, student. You want to find this value. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, students, this and these two equations are given to you. You can add them, you can subtract them, you can multiply them with any of the coefficients, because enthalpy change delta H is a state function, student. According to Hess law, we can add, we can subtract. Final value remains the same. What we want, student? CO gas on the right hand side. We want CO gas on the right hand side. See the product? Here it is reactant. Got my point? I want CO where? On the right. In equation 2, CO is on the left hand side. Tell me, yes or no? Can you see this? I want this reaction. I want this reaction, student. And I am given these two. How will I get this reaction? I want CO gas, student. Where I want CO gas? Right hand side? This is right or left? Tell me. Equation 2 is right side or left side?
Question 2.
Equation 2 CO is left side or right side, student?
Right side.
This is right side. This is the left hand side and this is
Okay,
right hand.
yeah, left side.
Left hand side. But I want this answer. This answer. How will I do? If I, students, subtract 1 minus 2, what will happen? If I subtract 1 from 2, what is coming?
1 is coming.
1 minus 2. If I do 1 minus,
Negative 1 is going to come.
then what is the result of that? 1 minus 2.
Negative 1.
This will become minus, this will become minus. ठीक है? If I subtract this I am saying minus, minus, this become minus. Plus and minus will get cancelled.
Yes, sir.
Then what I get, student? C graphite S plus O2 gas. If I am subtracting this, what I will get? Minus CO gas minus half O2 gas.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? Equal to this and this cancel 0. What it means, student? C graphite S O2 and half O2. How much I will be left with? Half O2 gas. Take this on the other side. What you will get? CO gas. You get this answer? This one? That means you have to subtract, student. One value minus 393.5 minus 283.0. What is the answer coming? Tell me. So this will be the delta RH for this reaction. What is the answer coming? Minus 393.5 minus minus will become plus. So what is the answer? What value you are getting? Minus 110.5 kilojoule
Yes, sir.
per mole. Therefore, we are able to find this value by using the Hess law of heat summation. Noted everything? Then I will proceed further. So this is the first example where we have shown the application of Hess law. But I am showing you the application of Hess law. But I am showing students application of the Hess law. Can I proceed further, students?
Wait, sir. Yes, sir. You can proceed now.
What are enthalpies of different types of reaction, student? One is called the standard enthalpy of combustion. What is a combustion? Tell me, what do you mean by combustion reaction, student? What is a combustion reaction? You know, when you burn something in oxygen and it will produce carbon dioxide, water and heat energy, student. What you call that reaction as? What is that reaction? Combustion reaction, student. So I can say standard enthalpy change. Standard enthalpy of combustion means what? I'm talking of standard enthalpy of combustion, students. So when 1 mole of the compound, 1 mole of the substance, student, is undergoing combustion, okay, and the reactants and products are in the standard states, that will be called the standard enthalpy of combustion. We always are talking kilojoules per mole. What it means that we are always talking per mole, student. See, everywhere per mole is there. So what is the definition? Standard enthalpy change per mole, per unit amount of a substance when it undergoes combustion and all reactants and products being in their standard states at the specified temperature. We have already indicated what standard conditions we are using. 1 bar pressure, we already told you. So if I say combustion, this is an example, student. This is an example of combustion reaction. What is this C4H10? Tell me. What is C4H10 gas? You are using domestic cooking gas. Are you using?
Yes, sir.
That is butane. This is butane, student. So 1 mole of butane, this is 1 mole of butane. 1 mole of butane, students. It will produce, this is in its standard state, is gas, student. It is reacting with oxygen gas. Oxygen, where is oxygen in the atmosphere? What you get? Carbon dioxide and water in their standard states. He says in their standard states. And this reaction produces how much heat? You know, minus 2658.0 kilojoules per mole. When you will burn, student, 1 mole of butane, 1 mole of C4H10 gas, how much heat is being liberated? Heat of combustion, delta enthalpy of combustion, standard value, minus 2658 kilojoules per mole. Okay, noted?
Wait, sir.
So this is the standard enthalpy of combustion of butane. You are aware of respiration process? What is respiration? Tell me. Do you inhale oxygen? You are inhaling air. Air has
Yes,
got
sir.
oxygen gas.
Yes, sir.
And inside your body, you have glucose. The food which you are eating, it has glucose, student. Large glucose molecules are present. When 1 mole of glucose will be undergoing combustion, it will produce carbon dioxide gas, water, liquid, and the enthalpy of combustion per mole always, minus 2802 kilojoules per mole, students. Note down, this is the enthalpy of combustion. But I'm studying enthalpy of combustion. These are all examples of standard enthalpy of combustion, students. But I am studying standard enthalpy of combustion. If you have done it, I will proceed further, students. Can I proceed further, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is the how we apply Hess law in solving questions, students? How do we apply Hess law in solving such questions? Here is a question, student. In the exam, numericals are going to come. The combustion of 1 mole of benzene takes place. Benzene, student, you know what is the formula? Benzene at 298 Kelvin and 180 M. So he is using standard conditions. After combustion, carbon dioxide, water are produced and 3 to 7 kilojoule of heat is liberated. Calculate the
Okay.
standard enthalpy of formation of benzene, standard enthalpy of formation of carbon dioxide gas and water are given respectively. You have 2 to 3 minutes to answer the question. Apply the Hess law. You have to apply the Hess law, students. How will we solve such questions, students? First, we should know what information is given, student. He is saying combustion of 1 mole of benzene takes place. First information. First thing. What is a combustion reaction, student? What is the formula of benzene? Tell me, what is the formula of the benzene, students? What is benzene? C6H6 liquid. Combustion means what? It will react with oxygen. And what it will produce, student? What it says? What are the conditions? Temperature 298 Kelvin and pressure 180 M. So standard conditions are given. Given. Now this is producing carbon dioxide gas, student. And what else? Water in their standard state, student. And how much heat is produced in this reaction, student? After combustion, will it be negative or positive? Tell me fast. The heat is given out or absorbed in this reaction? Tell me. This value is given now. Will it be negative or positive? This is delta. What is that? Heat of the combustion. Delta combustion, student, for benzene. I'm writing H equals to minus 3267. What are the units? Kilojoules. They are always kilojoules per mole. ठीक है? Balance the equation. This is not balanced. 6 carbon here, there will be 6 carbon, then 6H. You have to balance this oxygen also, student. How will you balance? Then you put 3H2O. Then how many oxygens are there? 6 to the 12, 5, and how much? 15. So you have 15 by 2. This is now the first equation. What else is given? Second, he says, calculate the standard enthalpy of formation of benzene. Standard enthalpy of formation of carbon dioxide gas is given. What do you mean by standard enthalpy of formation, student? That means you have carbon graphite. Solid, student, is reacting with oxygen gas to form CO2 gas, student. What is this value given?
Yes, sir.
Standard enthalpy of formation of CO2. How much? Minus
Minus
standard.
285. I think.
Okay, I take this as 2 minus carbon dioxide is 393 minus 393.5 kilojoule per mole given. What is the third equation, students? Standard enthalpy of formation of water liquid. How water liquid will be formed, student? Hydrogen gas, half oxygen gas will produce H2O liquid. What is the given value? How much is given? Minus
हाँ क्लास हो रहा है
85.83 kilojoules per mole. These are given to me 1, 2, 3. Now what we want to find out? Find what you want to find out. Calculate standard enthalpy of formation of benzene. What is that, student? Benzene C6H6 liquid. How it will be formed, student, from standard states? You have 6 carbon. Which carbon? Graphite. Plus how much hydrogen? 6 hydrogen
Yes,
means
sir.
3H2 gas, student. So you want to find delta FH for this reaction, student. And you are given these 3 now. Okay, now you try apply Hasse law. You can multiply, you can divide, you can subtract any of the equations. What I'm saying? Application of Hasse law now. This is based on application of Hasse law, student, because question will be asked in the paper based on this Hasse law. You have 2 minutes, student. What you can do? You can multiply, you can subtract, you can add anything. How do you get the answer, students? You have to get 6 carbon on the left hand side. You see the carbon on the left hand side. Where is the carbon? This one. Equation 2. Do you see equation 2? This one.
Yes, sir.
There is one, but here there are 6 students. What will you multiply by 6? Will multiply by 6. Equation 2.
Yes, sir.
Then what you will get? 6, 6, 6. ठीक है? What do you get here? 6 carbon graphite. Then what you get? 6 O2 gas gives 6 CO2 gas. And what is this value then? Delta FH2. 6 into minus 393.5. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Second, what you want? 3H2O. Where is H2O? This one. It is 1. You want 3. But it is on the right side. This is on the left hand side. Then what you will do? Minus equation 3. Minus I am saying. Multiply by 3. So you will multiply this equation by 3 students. And
Yes.
minus it. If I multiply this by 3, what I will get? 3H2O. I am subtracting means reversing, reverse the equation. Reverse and multiply by 3. Reverse. What it will become then? 3 hydrogen. And what it will be? 3 by 2 oxygen gas. And what will be this value? When I reverse, the sign will be reversed. 3 into plus 285.83. This is this value now. Delta FH3 value. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, once you will do this, students, if I do all this, what I will get out of these 2 equations? You are getting 6 carbon graphite. ठीक है? Plus 3H2O liquid. Plus you are getting 6 O2. What you are getting? 6 O2
H2O.
gas.
H2O2.
6. And on the other side, what you get? 6 CO2 gas plus 3 hydrogen plus 3 by 2 oxygen gas. And with this value, 6 into this, and this is minus 6 into 393.5, and this will become plus 3 into 285.83. You will have to calculate this value, student. You will have to calculate this value. Now, in this equation, what you wanted, student, you wanted this (3H2O). Where is that? 3H2O, hydrogen and oxygen. What you want basically is not this. You want we have done some mistake, student. You wanted hydrogen gas. Not this is not H2O, this is hydrogen gas. There is a mistake here, so you will have to change it, student. We don't want water. What do you want? Hydrogen gas. Got it?
Yes, sir.
We have done a mistake, student. Okay, I will do it again. You have hydrogen, not the water. This is not water, this is hydrogen, students. So this and this you will multiply and add the two equations, student. You will not minus, you will add, because hydrogen is on the left side. Hydrogen is on the left side. This is on the left side. So if I will add the two, what will be the result? There is no need to reverse. नहीं करना, student. Multiply by 3 and add. If I do that, what I get? Multiply by 6, you will get this 6 CO2. Multiply this by 3, what you get? 3 hydrogen gas plus 3 by 2 oxygen gas, students, gives 3 H2O liquid. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Then if I add the two, what I'm getting? 6 carbon graphite plus 3 hydrogen gas, student. And how much will it become? 6 oxygen and 3 by 2 oxygen. What do I get? How much will become? 6. This will be coming 15 by 2 oxygen gas, student. This gives a 6 CO2 and 3 H2O liquid. You are getting this
Yes,
from this equation. And what is this value? When you will, this value will be minus 6 into 393.5, student. Okay? And this is also minus. There is, we are not reversing the sign.
Okay.
And minus 3 into 285.83. What is the value coming, student? If I add those two value, you will get minus 3267.0 kilojoule per mole.
Yes, sir.
Now the problem is with what you want actually. You want this equation, student. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You have this and this on the left side, but you don't need this. You don't need this. You don't need this. What you need is, what you need actually here, student, C6H6 liquid, student, this one. So which reaction you have? This reaction you see on the top.
Yes, sir.
So this C6H6 you want on the right side, it is on the left side, student. Okay? So if I, supposing this is my equation number 4, student. This is my equation number 4, this one. So if I want this answer, so if I subtract, student, because I'm using Hasla, I can add or subtract the equation. If I subtract 1 from 4, equation 4 minus equation 1, what will I get, student? This 15 by 2 O2 will get cancelled. Carbon dioxide will get cancelled. Water will get cancelled. This will get cancelled. This will get cancelled, student. Water will get cancelled. And C6H6 will come on the other side. So what will be the value you will get? Carbon, 6 carbon, graphite, it is solid, student, plus 3H2 gas, student, and C6H6 liquid. Rest everything will cancel. And then what is the value of the delta? What will be the value of the delta F? formation for this student. This value minus 3267 value, and what you are subtracting student from this value? First value. What value you are subtracting? What you are getting, student? This value we have written wrong, student. This value you have not calculated. This value will come to be 3218.49. So what is the answer coming now? 3218.49. 3218.49 students, and you will subtract this one from this 3267 minus 3267. What is the answer coming now? Tell me. This minus will become plus. Minus 3218.49 plus 3267. What is the answer coming? Tell me, students. 3267 minus 3218.49. Then what do you get? Plus 48.51 kilojoule per mole. Got it?
Yes,
See,
sir.
when certain calculations are involved, student, we should be careful. There can be error. Because my board is smaller, so you have proper space, write each and every step very clearly. And see, I have not been able to do the full calculations. If you would have helped me, then we know we have to multiply, then we have to add, we have to subtract, applying the Hess law. The basic thing which I wanted to tell you, that we can use Hess law in solving and finding the values of enthalpies which cannot be determined experimentally or by direct methods. That is the most important part of the Hess law.
Okay.
Have you noted everything?
Yes, sir.
All right, then we end up the Hess law here, and we'll continue more in the next class. This Hess law is over. So we will see you next time. Good night.
Okay, sir. Good night.
All
Thank
right.
you.